everyone says you should have good communication skills, but what does good communication skills mean? Let's find out in this video. Hello me Workies fam! Welcome to my channel. My name is Mia and this is me Workies. Today we're going to talk about 5 communication skills, a soft skill in UI UX design industry, how you can practice them, actually achieve them, and all the stuff relevant to that. Let's jump in this video and don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave comments. Let's go. The first skill that is actually crucial for UI UX designer is learning to listen. I mentioned this so many times in my videos, and this is the most important one actually, because if you don't learn to listen, you're not going to learn to understand. You're going to have to ask a lot of irrelevant questions afterwards, and it's not really a good look on someone who's supposed to have a lot of empathy and understand the client. So the first communication skill is learning to listen, and by that I mean focusing on what exactly your client or your product manager is telling you, taking notes so you don't forget about it, and being an active listener as well. So if you have a question during this, don't be shy, ask it, be confident. This is really important. The next one is giving feedback and getting feedback. So the other thing that is really important in our industry of work, our line of work, is being able to give feedback when something's wrong, when something isn't working, and if you think you have a better way of previewing that thing and like making it better. So you have to be able to give feedback and say that, for example, this is not working and this is the reason, or actually giving good feedback, telling that this is really working well, I really love this. So these are the things that make you closer to the team, to the client, and you can actually be able to build better products based on feedback, because you're a human being yourself. A human being is going to use that product, so you have to be able to criticize it and like give feedback on it better. The third thing that is really important is being able to ask questions. So the thing is, while you're building a product or you're working on something, you're gonna have a lot of questions, a lot of things that had not been explained well and stuff like that. So you gotta be confident again, and you gotta step forward, ask all of the questions that you have, ask the questions that are going to help you understand the product better, understand the business better, understand your client better. You're going to be there standing on like in front of them on a meeting, and you're going to ask a hell ton of questions. That's going to actually make them feel more attached to you as a designer, because that way they understand that you actually care and you want to understand better. So this is another really important point. The fourth one is informing any changes that you're actually making in the product, and this is again a really important communication skill. These are all the little things that all together are gonna give you a lot better perspective into learning how to communicate better with your clients. So the fourth thing is informing any changes. So when you're actually designing something, there's gonna be times to come that you say that, well, I don't think this is working well, I'm gonna change this, and then the client or the product manager or the team doesn't know of that. So when they come to the product, you might not remember the reason you changed that, and then they're going to be asking questions. It's going to be a whole lot of weird conversations. So you got to be always informing your superiors, your product manager, your developers, client of the changes that you're making, of the little improvements. All the things has to be communicated well. So when you're working on something, for example, a particular feature, tell them that you're working on that feature. If something's wrong in that feature and you want to change it, tell them that. So you want to be always in contact with your client, with your product manager, so you can never break this chain of communication, and that's really important. And the last one and final one, well, last but not least, let's say, because it's again really important, is that you have to learn empathy. You have to empathize with the product, you have to empathize with the client, and that is really important, because sometimes you're working on something and you don't really care, you want to get it done. That's not going to give your client a good feeling, that's not going to give your boss a good feeling. They're going to understand that you don't empathize with that product and you don't empathize with their point of view. So you gotta have to grow your sense of empathy and be able to put yourself in their shoes, put yourself in the client's shoes, put yourself in the user, developer. So as a designer, since you're making the whole product, you have to be able to look at it from all the different angles, and that's really important as well. And that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you improve yourself on all of these things, because if you don't, well, you're not gonna improve as a designer. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe, like, leave a comment, and bye.